Rebuilding a Jay-Z is probably easier for you than
editing a video?
Editing a video.
You're absolutely right.
Is that the last of those? Here, hand me your bounce
Your
tag.
Jay-Z doesn't care what your thumbnails look like. You're the new Dan Brockett.
Okay, thank you. I'll take that. Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day in Walla Walla, Washington. This is our second day of the stop here in Walla Walla at Villains Sportsland. Yesterday, we had a few laps. Didn't go quite as well as we expected it to. We ended up working on the car more than we drove it. You might find that in Aaron's video. He literally came and talked to us like 15 times because we parked by his trailer. So every time he saw the hood open, he came and asked us what was going on. We did have kind of an oil leak problem after doing the head gasket, but all things considered, with a head gasket failure, a lot of people probably give up right there, so I'm not super frustrated because I know that things could be a lot worse. But we did spend a majority of the day yesterday trying to fix the oil leak. And when I say, like, you would think maybe it doesn't take a long time to fix an oil leak, but we literally have to wait for the RTV silicone to dry. And so we did that, and we didn't wait long enough, and it blew the seal out again, so then we fixed it again and then let it cure overnight. We haven't been to the track yet to fix it, or to finish that up, but we let the silicone cure for the last 12 hours. We're going to go now, put it back together, drive the car, and hopefully everything was good. Everything is good now. Yesterday we got like 4 to 6 laps, and I really struggled the first part when I first jumped in the car. The second time I jumped in the car, we put some different tires on. I was getting more and more confident with it, to the point where I actually had a little bit of fun driving that car. And so today I really want to not have to deal with the oil leaks or any problems with the car and just drive. So this last video, you'll see there's not a whole lot of driving content. Today I want a lot less of us working on the car content and more of us in the car driving, having fun, learning how to drive the car, and just kind of like change our mood from work to fun. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, the trip's great. We got a great group of guys in this Airbnb group. All the guys at the track, we got to walk around yesterday since we weren't driving a lot. We got to walk around, talk to the other guys, see the other cars, just kind of like absorb the environment of the drift community, which I love. I love drifting because the people are so awesome. And man, it's just a good trip. The weather is great. Washington's a beautiful state. I'm so excited to go back to Portland, down to Medford, up to Seattle, and just take it in. Just take it in. So, time to go to the track and get that stuff figured out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so everybody's like filming the whole thing. There's like 50 drift cars on the event, just about. And so, wherever we go, we get there. Everybody kind of preps their car for the track, and then goes out on track, rips the entire day, and then have to make sure that the car is reliable enough to drive from where they are to all the way to the next track.
Alright, we're off to the track. Trenton let us borrow his truck because we don't have a car to get to and from the Airbnb because the car's down. So I don't think we need anything. Literally, we just need to go to the track, put the timing cover, what are they called, cam gears, back on, and timing belt, stuff like that, and then fire the car up, and then fingers crossed there will be no more issues. Car will be 100% for the rest of the trip, and it will literally be just drifting. Just drifting, nothing else, no drama. Just kidding. People love drama. I love drama. If it goes too smooth, we'll have to start creating our own drama.
I wish we could talk about some of the drama that's been going on, but we can do a post. Classified.
We can do a post. a post-event drama recap.
We will. At the end of this whole entire series, we're gonna let you know all the dirty, nasty details that have occurred.
It's day 3 and there's already some dirty, nasty details. It can only get better from here. Oh, Beam Team Brian crashed his car and they spent all night fixing it. That's wild. I didn't even realize that.
He was ripping today.
He was?
Oh, they got it ripping.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get to the track and get the car going. I want to rip. I want to rip, bro.
I want to rip.
Dang it, that's a what do you call it? That's a copyright strike.
Ah,
good one, Damien.
Shit. Sorry.
So what's your initial impression, feedback on like the drift community and like being among all these people that are so passionate about drifting, dude? Just give me your insight here.
I'm so glad you asked this. Like, for me coming into this scene and being in the Harley world for so long, like, I am floored. Like, I've never felt more like I had just like, I bonded with so many people so far, and like putting out this energy, and like everybody that I've met has been so passionate about the sport, and they care so much about my story and what I'm doing just as much as I care about how awesome their car is and how much time they've put into it. Like, it's super reciprocated, the love and the passion, like, instantly.
How's that? Is it similar to the Harley world, or is it like polar opposites?
In the Harley world, there's definitely, I've found my cliques of those people, but it's not so much like, it's not immediate. And I don't know if times have changed where we're kind of evolving as people, like in different ways, where there's more inclusivity being preached. But of course, I'm sure there's plenty of cliques in the drift world where
they're not like this.
Yeah, that aren't like so
East Coast. I want to cut that out.
But everybody that I've met so far is just like I'm new to the sport. I'm not anybody who even has a car here or anything, and everybody like genuinely cares about like, what's my story? Where am I coming from? It's like they have no reason. They don't know that I have a car. They don't know that I can drive. They don't know anything. Like, and I haven't like been in the scene long enough to gain any sort of like reputable status where people are giving me the time of day. But every single person here has literally made me feel like so appreciated. Like,
it's like you don't have to prove yourself to be included.
Exactly. So, I mean, there are people on the trip that maybe kind of put themselves in positions where they're not putting out the energy that I'm receiving back. Like, it's a two-way street, right? If I sucked, then people wouldn't be so open in that realm. So it's really nice to see, like, when I come into this as my personality type of really, like, loving and caring and, like, really, like, stoked on everybody. Like, you don't have to have some sort of status for me to be stoked on you. And it's really genuinely made me feel like I really am at home. Like, I've made it to the place where I want to be for this next period of my life and really like pursue what I've wanted to do in the sport.
That's good, man. I'm really stoked that like you found that part of it, you know, and that it's gonna be a good journey.
Oh, I'm super stoked. Thanks to everybody, especially you, of like affording me the ability to come out here and like spend time with, like, dude, the level of driving is amazing, the cars are amazing, the culture is amazing. Like, this has been the most awesome introduction ever.
Gotten to loose sand and tire and just felt it coming, I guess. Was trying to pedal it, couldn't get any grip, and just let it wash out and caught through end.
Where? At the very end?
Yeah.
The far wall?
The bleacher wall. Far wall. And so it was like at the end of the bleachers. He was riding like a perfect line. I wasn't in the car, but it's savable for sure. It's like pass him side straight. I've never had the red light come on. The red light's like, here's that. Your head gasket.
Like, as much hate as we get.
What happened?
I I was trying to do like bigger and bigger entries, and then the very rear of the track has so much tire dust on it that I came around like still floating on the whole concrete section, but like by the bleachers it got so slippery that it hit the bleacher side.
Dang.
So like
the furthest wall?
Yeah, the furthest. So it was like totally fine line-wise. It was just so slippery. So
does the trunk close?
Yeah, kind of-ish.
Kind of.
But
like you can still drive on the trip?
Yeah,
driving the big truck anymore?
I mean, like I might have to like jam it in close, but it's good.
Yeah.
So I just turned it around so it hit the back of the car rather than anything else.
I forgot we're cutting off at 5 today, and it's what, 2 o'clock? So I gotta get this back together really quick. I want to get my laps in.
I'm excited for everybody to see your intro in the backyard, and then we get to the track at 2.
Good morning, guys. It's 1:30 p.m.
Yeah, did like a Mr. Rogers ass.
Something I'm bummed about is that everyone's like, oh yeah, I've been doing ride-alongs, we get making money, like paid ride-alongs, whatever, and like that's kind of what I was looking forward to. And I haven't done any paid ride-alongs yet, but it is what it is. I'm just rambling. I just do that thing where I ramble, and then sometimes I do that thing where I pick my nose, and I just never know when you're filming, whether I'm picking my nose or whether I'm rambling.
You just need to pick your nose and ramble more often. Okay?
I do plenty of that. Yes. I mean, I guess I should be excited. I ran before, I just leaked oil, so
yeah.
I shouldn't rejoice yet. What do we got here? What's that? Let your car warm up before you start revving up. I'm warming it up. That's how I warm it up. Bro, we're gonna be swapping your motor for Ronda if you keep doing this shit.
I said she could just wait till Brandon pops his motor at the end of the day, just ride back with him to Portland.
Perfect. What's going on over here? What did he say?
Oh, how sweet. This is really nice. I've never seen it be
really
nice before.
I made a nice comment for you. I was just talking about how after you get like 4 or 5 laps at the end of the day, you try to figure out how to race to get back to Portland. So we'll just wait for your motor to pop. Come here. Can't even say face to face to you. I'll just have to watch it when I edit the video, I guess.
Is there sodas?
Yep. The careless drive-up service.
Sprite or diet?
Sprite.
Much love!
Thank you.
Random talent.
Yo!
Oh my god!
First try!
First try! Yeah, we'll cut the video.
Alright guys, we just washed the car up and we're finally taking our first laps of today, which is the second day at Villa and Sportsland. So hopefully the car holds up. Hopefully it just shreds. Like I just really want to drive and get confident and comfortable with this car.
was stupid. I shouldn't have done that.
You were feeling yourself. There was no way you weren't gonna do that.
Oh man. All right. The car's working.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say the car's working.
Oh my gosh, dude. Hang on. We need real excitement. All right, tell us about that.
Dude, I was getting too into it and I just nailed the entry. Not like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I should, that like way more comfortable than I am in this car. I hit that entry and I was like, at the edge of my comfort level, but dude, we pulled it off. We were out in the concrete. We were on the zone in the line. I love it. Yes. Dude, this car is getting better and better by the second. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We blew a tire in a catastrophic way, so I had to stop immediately on track because I didn't want it to rip up the side of the car. But even so, we got some. Got some stuff to clean off the car, literally right after we just washed it. So while we wait, Davey went to get the tool to change that out. I'm gonna on the track.
Got fresh tires on. I was a little bit worried when we did the alignment because my arms were maxed out and we couldn't get the camber that I wanted. So we have about 1.5 degrees of negative camber. So the tires are wearing inside. So I'm getting less than ideal tire life. Since this was the first pair I burned up, we finally confirmed that. So not much I can do about it, but the car drives good, so I'm happy about that. Let's go get some more laps.
So we just we did some killer laps, like like killer. Tandem with Trenton, like just super fun. The car was getting it, I was getting confident, we were getting doors. And then we come to pull off track, and rod knock. Car's got a knock. I don't know why. The oil temp was a little high, maybe the oil thinned out. I don't know. Don't know why. But that's where we're at right now. I'm emotionally and mentally trying to decide what to do next. So I don't have the solution yet, but no way we're gonna give up. That's just not in it. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna give up. I just need a plan. I don't have a plan yet, but we'll get there. Don't have anything. I'm speechless, man. Speechless. Not emotionless. I got plenty of those.
Went away.
That's our power.
So, here's the plan. We found a motor. It is Peter Thornley. He's super cool. He made a custom wide body for his IS. He's like, yeah. Anyways, he's got an LS in his car. That's not cool, but his car is cool. So
Is it not cool?
I don't like LSs, but he's got a really cool car. Super nice guy.
It's probably more reliable than your 2J right now.
Gosh.
So he's got an IS motor because he doesn't use JZs. So he said we can pick up his car, bring it here, pull the motor out, and then take his car back to him. Trenton's gonna let us use the trailer, so we're back. We're gonna go start pulling this motor right now. We're gonna go get some food because we're all hungry and we want to celebrate your birthday before we all start working.
There's tacos at the house.
What?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get tacos, and yeah, it's gonna be a long night. So I'm just trying to.
So you're gonna pull the motor, go to Nate's shop, and then I'm gonna take the truck and the trailer.
Yep.
And I'm gonna head down to how far away is this spot?
He's about an hour each way, so it's not bad.
So I just hop down there. The car actually runs, so
runs.
it'll be the first time on this drift week that I will be putting a car on a trailer that has working, functional motor abilities.
It might be the last.
It might.
Dang, Sai. A bunch of people stepped in and offered to help. Shelly's gonna make us dinner. Like, it's exactly what I was talking about before I even knew about this when I got here this morning. The drift community is amazing. People are super helpful and always down to just pitch in and do what needs to be done. I love it. And I feel like I'm the same way. When something needs to get done, you just help out wherever you can. So I'm super stoked on that. It helps lift my spirits a little bit, even though I'm pretty down about what's going on. Yeah, just loading up everything, and then we're gonna head over there and just start working. It's what it takes, it's just work. There's nothing else to do now but just work. Dude, so I haven't seen this guy in like, I don't know, probably like a year. And then he just rolled by like, hey, what's up, buddy? And I told him rod knock, and he's like, yo, I've got bearings in my trailer. He's got JZ engine bearings in his trailer. Can you believe that? And not only that, they're King bearings, the best bearings I've made on the market. Dude, thank you so much.
Pleasure, man.
This is Farouk. He's world famous for many things. He was on Hyperdrive, Formula D driver, European like expert, JZ bearing keeper.
Yep.
So thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much.
Fellow JZ family, man.
Yes, I love it. Yes.
Cool.
Rebuilding a JZ is probably easier for you than
Editing a video?
Editing a video.
You're absolutely right.
Is that the last of those? Here, hand me your brown
Your
tie.
JZ doesn't care what your thumbnails look like. You're the new Dan Brockett.
Okay, thank you. I'll take that.
What do you want? Gloves. My toolbox, the black one to the left.
Thank you. All right, so we went to grab some Red Bulls, and by the time I got back, they had the car on the lift, and the freaking trans is already halfway out. Rudy doesn't mess around.
Charles is here too. Charles is doing it.
Oh yeah, Charles. Where'd you work?
He's going to go grab some.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I love the drift community. I've been talking about this all day. Before I even knew my car broke, Damien and I were talking about how the drift community is just so awesome. Everybody just, when something happens, everybody's in on board to solve problems. I love it. All right.
It's a little warm. Yeah, try to keep it. Want to get something to pry on it with?
It just needs to go further towards the back of the car. Like 2 millimeters.
Can we tip down a bunch?
You always know when it does that, it's not going to be fun going back in. Nope. Let's go off to the side.
Doing that on the ground or the trans jack.
Let's switch them out real quick. You can have my W55.
Yeah, trans came off, just drained the fluids now. The wiring harness is kind of a pain. The wastegate's a little bit of a pain, but it's not terrible. We literally did this just the other day, pulling the head off.
Right.
All the hard stuff. The block comes out easy, so it's going pretty quick. Many hands make light work. Yeah, trans came off, just drained the fluids now. The wiring harness is kind of a pain. The wastegate's a little bit of a pain, but it's not terrible. We literally did this just the other day, pulling the head off.
Right.
All the hard stuff. The block comes out easy, so it's going pretty quick. Many hands make light work.
Look at this. Tons of spots all over the shop. Fielding had to be right in the middle of the road. Out of all the places to park here at Villains, why in the middle of the street?
Well, we were on the lift, but then Brandon rolled up and said, hey, I blew my motor, and we were like, you know what? That sounds like more pain in the ass than power steering, and we're almost done. So Thomas and I pushed it off the lift and pulled it out here in the street so that he could get on the lift early. And
So you were being nice.
trying to, you know. We're all here to help each other, you know?
Exactly.
You need a Corvette.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
Hey!
Did you tighten that? Yeah. We got it. I feel like it felt back down.
Those cross the lines.
Forward a little bit.
No, we're still in the holes.
Okay.
What is it you're binding on?
No, we're good.
Are you? You have a heater hose right here. Right here.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. Take that out of the way. Okay, you're good. Okay. Keep doing. Okay, clear.
Grab those vice grips just as an
Everybody. You've been waiting for an hour to say that.
Yo, my guy.
Yeah. Did you Snapchat that? Because that would have been funny as heck.
So we needed the socket that goes in the cylinder head. It's a 13 or half-inch drive, deep socket, 12-point. Kind of hard to find. And this one was actually a large diameter socket, and we needed it to fit in here, and it wouldn't fit. So Nate grabbed the socket, put it in the lathe, and he cut it down to size to the perfect fit for this. Like, this is the best socket for this now, custom made. Tried to buy it from him and he said no. Said he needs it. Can't sell it to me. So now I gotta go back home and try and make one. So Seth got mixed up with the wall today, and his exhaust got compressed in the middle on the S portion. Oh, you can see it. It's bent right there. So we gotta find a way to bend it back so it'll fit back on the corner. What's your plan? Do you think you're gonna have to cut and weld?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's all right here, isn't it? The bin?
Yes, but it was tweaked in like 3 different sections, so it's like, that's Andrew. That's Andrew's problem because he welded it so low that it nicked the train track on different
Oh, yeah. In Alabama.
Yeah, everything's gone.
Well, it's fixed.
It didn't compress enough to not bend the exhaust.
What's up?
What up?
Happy birthday still.
Yes.
How was it?
It was insane.
Really?
Literally insane.
That's wild.
Showed up to the house, the car, yeah. He went to the back to back it up. Next thing you know, he comes over, he's like, car slid off the side of a hill.
Dang.
Yep, and super soft gravel.
So you had to pull him out?
Yeah, I literally had to unhook the truck, back the truck in. We had to take off the full body kit on the car. It was all kitted.
In order to tow it out?
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have ripped all the.
So you had to take off the body kit on the side of the hill?
Yes.
That's wild.
It was insane.
So wild. So here's the deal. Drift HQ has a head gasket and copper. So we got to drive right now and meet them before they go to sleep.
All right, let's do it.
So let's get this off and then we'll head out there.
Yes.
What do you got here, Shelly?
Oh, I'm making a vegan cake. I know it's vegan because it's only fruit.
That's so good. I love it.
Right? I was gonna get Cool Whip, and then I was like, you probably don't eat Cool Whip. I was like, we would.
Yep.
We would. Yeah. But it's all good. And then I think I'll put Skittles on top. Or Oreos vegan.
Oh, yes. So here's the wonderful beast that's donating his motor to keep this thing on the road. It is a IS300. He said it was out of Canada, like it's in kilometers. It's got 140,000 on the motor. So we're gonna pull the engine out of that. I got some King bearings from Farouk, and so we're gonna use the brand new bearings, re-bearing the bottom end of that thing, and then leave everything else untouched. Slap the 1J head on it. Drift HQ has a head gasket and some copper spray, hopefully, and then we're gonna re-gasket it, reuse the head studs, torque everything together, and then probably wait till tomorrow morning to finish putting it in this car. So, a lot of work to do tonight, but Damien and I are gonna jump in the truck and go head to meet up with the guys at Drift HQ so we can get the parts before they go to sleep. It is about 11:30, so yeah, it's getting late, but we've still got a lot of work to do. Oh man, it's the end of the night, and we got the motor out and on the ground. Seth's car is up on the lift. Did you guys get it figured out? Is the exhaust straight enough?
Yeah.
To bolt on and like.
We'll run. It'll be fine.
Did you have to cut and weld it? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yep, just 2 little slits. That wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's not bad. Motor's out. Drift HQ had the goods for us. This is a 1J gasket. I haven't actually compared them. I've always used 2J gaskets. This is an OEM Toyota 1J gasket, so as long as everything lines up between the block and the head, we should be good. So I gotta check that tomorrow, make sure that's alright. We're gonna go buy copper spray in the morning. Drift HQ had head studs, which I'm cheap. I would have used my head studs 100 more times, and I'm not sure that. Anyways, it's a good idea to use new head studs, so I'm stoked on that. We are actually not going to pull an all-nighter. We're going to go get some sleep because we're not in a super big rush. We got all day tomorrow to travel, 4 hours. So we'll get this done in the morning with some good rest, get it all figured out. Peter Thornley was nice enough to let us use the engine out of an IS300 that he had. Literally drove it up on the trailer and then brought it here. So that's going to be awesome. We drove it off the trailer. We're going to drive it in the shop so we know that we're starting with a good motor. 140,000 miles?
Yeah.
Or kilometers?
No, 233 kilometers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty low mileage motor considering most ISs in the US have 200,000+ miles. We're going to put bearings in it. Anyways, I've already talked about all this stuff, but this is the plan. I want to knock. I want to knock. Oh man, today was a long day again. It doesn't even feel like it. I don't know.
It feels like it's 3 days from today.
You drove like hundreds of miles today. Dude. This feels like a different day. We really appreciate you guys watching. We were reading some comments today, and like I'm just beyond stoked that people are watching what we're doing. And they're giving us good feedback, and it helps us improve the videos. Yeah. And I'm stoked on that. So I really appreciate when you guys leave comments. Please do it. Let us know what you like about the video. Let us know what we should do differently. Let us know what you want to see that we can add to the videos. Because we've got a good idea of how we want to do this, but we've honestly made changes based on feedback that we got in the first 2 videos. So please keep it up. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, help us get the content pushed further through the YouTube algorithms and stuff, and it goes a long way for you guys to do that stuff. Just leave a comment or a little, you know, or like the video. That'll help out a lot. So thanks, guys. Stay tuned.
I'm going to bed.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Yes. Bye. You just need a change of scenery. Alright.
A change of scenery?
You need sleep is what you need. That's what you need.
We need a change of scenery.